The Menlo Knights hosting the Woodside Wildcats here at Menlo School. And we've got it for you on CCSA, the final home game for this class of seniors for the Menlo Knights. And it should be a good battle as these two rival schools take on one another. The Knights 1-3 in league play this 2011 season. And the teams meet at midfield. Should be a good game here today, Ray, as the Wildcats and the Knights always come at it with great intensity when these two teams meet up, and today shouldn't be any different.
Well, Casey, what we're looking at, I think, is a Woodside team that runs the option. I think that, you know, it is a good rivalry because of the proximity of the schools, etc. And, you know, what I think Woodside would like to do is, you know, run their offense. Okay, they're going to defer, but run their offense, which is the option, and then play some good defense. And in the past, as you mentioned, there's been some pretty good games. We'll see if that's going to be the case here. We are hopeful that, you know, Menlo wants to keep alive their playoff hopes, so they're going to go ahead and put forth their best effort, I'm sure. And since it's the last game here, last home game, I think we'll see, you know, again, a little extra added incentive here.
So, as Ray mentioned, the Wildcats won the toss and they decided to defer, so the Menlo Knights will receive.
Menlo has won the toss and elected to receive.
As the teams exchange greetings at midfield. Menlo second to last season, or second to last game of this 2011 season, in a regular season, as Ray mentioned, hoping for a playoff berth. 2 victories, one this week and one next week in the Valparaiso Bowl would definitely help their cause. And you would think that that is the main focus going forward, as the opening kick is going to be redone.
I think somebody stepped off sides, beat the kicker, so they move it back 5. So hopefully this will give Menlo a little bit better field position.
It's a much better kick this time, though. And it's going to go through the hands of the Menlo Knights. Going to be scooped up inside the 5. So things went from bad to worse there. And the only bright side is that they were able to get back there and recover it, but it's going to be a long way to go.
Well, that's not the way you want to start, but that's okay. It was, you know, a different kick, that's for sure. The kick was much better the second time, and then the coverage was very good. So Menlo's going to start almost 90 yards away here.
First and 10 for the Menlo Knights under the leadership of sophomore quarterback Jack Hennigan. Heru Peacock in the backfield, and then will option on first down, pitches to Heru. He doesn't have a whole lot of room. He's pushed out of bounds quickly.
And I think that's the type of defense that you'll see, you know, that Woodside will converge and be very aggressive and will, you know, go kind of on first action, first movement. So we'll see if, you know, if Menlo can take advantage of that. That's, you know, that's often what you need to do is have a counter or something like that. So.
Quick pass out right to senior Dylan Mayer. And Dylan picks up about 4 yards.
And, you know, Dylan has played in a lot of different positions. He'll line up in the backfield. He'll line up at the wing back. He'll go in motion. So a nice throw, nice catch, but not enough for the first down.
And again now looking downfield. He pulls it down. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. It's going to be incomplete. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, I think the pressure did get to him. They had a pass rush. It looked like he had some time, and then things closed. And he's strong enough sometimes to go ahead and throw that ball accurately, but not that one.
So they will punt it away. Scooped up at the goal line, and it's not a good kick. It's going to go low and bounce at the 30. For what it's worth, it does take a Menlo roll. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Okay, I think we'll see some option here. There's the option.
Option to the near side, and they'll pitch it on first down. Flag comes in back near the line of scrimmage.
Okay, now Woodside will run, that's a hold against them, but they will run an option offense. That's what they've been noted for in the past, and this is out of the I formation. So they'll fake the fullback, and then that tailback can go right or left, and obviously the quarterback would go with him. This was the option right, where they pitched the ball, and Menlo had it well defensed, and then it was the penalty as well. So brings the ball back, 1st and 20 now. I can run the option out of this as well.
Quarterback Ricky Hoffer under center for the Wildcats, and Ricky looking left, throwing as he's going away. It's a nice throw, as he didn't have his feet set, but he had a little zip on that one.
Well, they also had their back coming out, so they flooded that left side. They had a slot on the left, and they had their backs set to the left. And that was a nice throw, and, you know, I almost made up that penalty yardage, so we'll call it second, about 12.
2 receivers near side, split backs on second down rather, and a flag comes scooting in under the legs of the lineman there. Maybe too many players here for Woodside, but the official, the improper equipment. Wow.
Yeah.
Is he serious?
Okay, unsportsmanlike against one of the Woodside players. That's a forward pass.
Pass is complete. Now to the 50. Good tackle made on that play by Chris Zeisler as Chris got over there and made that tackle. It's going to be third down and long here for the Wildcats.
And obviously they're interested in throwing the ball as well as running that option. So I think you're going to see there's trips to the left, probably a pass, another passing down.
That pass is complete. Got Byron Castillo. Castillo to the 10. Tripped up at the 5-yard line. So Woodside with a big strike.
Well, that ball was almost intercepted. It gets there just in the nick of time for the Woodside team, but unfortunately for Menlo, you know, just a hair too late. So they pick up not only the first down, but a lot of yards on this, and they're threatening right now. So Woodside is in great field position. That's the option out of a different set.
Great pitch. Nice play that time. It's Castillo into the end zone for a touchdown as Woodside is on the board first.
Now that was interesting. They did that in a sense out of fly motion. The back went in motion. He didn't go across near the quarterback, but he went back to his original halfback position and then ended up as the pitchman. So nice play by Woodside, and they get the score, and they tack on the extra point.
They do indeed. So the Wildcats out in front early, 7-0. As Menlo had him pinned back, Woodside was going backwards, taking a lot of penalties on this drive. But they get the one big play, and then they punch it in for 6.
So we'll see if this kick is as good as the last one, if they can pin Menlo back, or if Menlo can go ahead and get good field position.
Bouncing, taken at the 5-yard line.
Much better.
Big burst of speed up the middle here for Zach Chase, and Zach spins around and gets a couple more. Flags come in.
Another penalty flag. So that, I think, is going to be against.
Zach Chase takes the kick out.
Okay, this is against Menlo. So, well, we've seen a fair share of penalties in this first, 10 or so plays, and unless things straighten out, it's going to be a lot of additional yardage that people are going to have to make. So, it might be chippy down there on the field, and we don't know, but it's 1st and 10 there. This is the option again.
Option for Hennigan. He's going to keep it himself.
Number 12, Jack Hennigan keeps the ball.
So pickup of about 3 or 4 there. And Jack makes the decision that he will not pitch. He'll cut up field, and not a bad play.
2nd down and 5. That's complete. Nice job that time. Good timing pattern with Connor Patterson. And it's going to be a 1st down.
Well, just a quick pass, and as you mentioned, both receiver and quarterback on the same page, driving the defensive backs back and catching the ball.
Here's Mayer. Dillon to the 45,
nice
still on his feet into Woodside territory. Has a nice burst of speed that time for Dylan Mayer.
Well, he follows his blocking, really well on this play. You can see it looks like it's just a swing pass. It's going to be maybe, a 5-yard gain or so, and he got a block to the inside, at least a screen off on the outside and block to the outside, and he accelerated through that small hole.
Nice pass downfield. It's incomplete, intended for Tommy Ford. Tipped up by the safety there for Woodside.
Yeah, tipped and then almost caught by Tommy, but Tommy had his defender beat, but the safety came over and made a play on it, so he couldn't catch it. Trips to the right.
He's got Dillon on that side this time. Nice blocking out in front.
Might have been a face play. Nope.
Going to be 3rd down now for Menlo, trailing 7-0.
All right, and 3rd, and I think they might be in 4-down territory if you don't catch it here.
That's incomplete, intended for Max Parker.
For number 10.
Well, a little bit high. And then, you know, there's the defensive back comes in and, you know, kind of tries to make the tackle, but we'll see if there's a penalty flag here and what the call might be.
There is a penalty flag down.
Big discussion, but we'll see. I'm guessing it may be dead ball, personal foul. Okay, so it's against Woodside, so it brings up an automatic first.
It does indeed.
There's an automatic,
Yeah,
changing both the
Matt
formation.
Bradley in at quarterback now for Menlo. Bradley looking right, now looking left, now looking nowhere, up the middle, trying to stay on his feet. He's going to go down. Lost about 7 yards on that play, taken down by, that was Keoli Mahoney in there for Woodside.
Well, you know, Bradley is looking, and then, you know, just doesn't have enough time to go ahead and make the play. So Matt's out and Jack's back in.
And in motion for the Knights. Hennigan looking downfield, throws, tipped up and almost intercepted, almost complete. Max Parker, the nearest Menlo Knight, but that was right into the hands of the defender.
And it's man coverage, but, you know, in this case, the ball is thrown to the wrong man. So Menlo dodges the bullet, and so it brings up 3rd and long.
That's complete to the end zone for a touchdown. First catch of the game for Chris Reed as Hennigan put it right where he needed to, and the Knights respond.
Well, Chris is going on a streak to the outside. He bends it to the, you know, outside of the corner and away from the safety. Ball's delivered right where it needs to be, and it's the end result is 6 points. So nice play by Menlo. They get, you know, with an extra point, they're right back in the game, tied at 7.
Extra point is pure, and it's 7-7 as the Menlo Knights respond on the next offensive possession. And any coach will tell you in any sport, if a team scores, the first thing you want to do is get right on the scoreboard yourself in some way, even if you can't tie it up. But Menlo does just that, and it sucks any momentum that Woodside might have had as this bullet goes in the back of the end zone.
And that's a nice play, too. We you know, try to credit the special teams when they've done a great job, and that's real important. Make them go 80 yards now. Good defense there. So just a quick pitch, and Menlo's defense is all over this.
Handed off on 2nd down. Nice tackle on that play by Dylan Mayer. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Well, this is a little, you know, it's a fold block. You see the left guard kick out. They had, I think, a trip set, 3 men to the right. And so a nice tackle, but it brings up 3rd and short.
Trouble there. Fumble. That ball is loose, and I believe Menlo jumped on it. Wyatt Rouser is on the ground with the football. Yep. And the Knights, a big turnover deep in Woodside territory.
Well, it's unclear whether that was going to be a give to the back or not. They had a mix up there. So Menlo gets a great break, and let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Menlo. Dylan Mayer in stride from 24 yards out. Jack Hennigan with another nice ball that time, and Menlo has the lead.
Well, that's been, you know, 3 or 4 very nice plays in succession here for Menlo, both on offense, defense, and then, you know, special teams. So nice job, and they take the lead now 14-7. And, you know, what they need to do again is a repeat. Kick it in the end zone, hold them on defense, or get a turnover and score again.
3:40 to go here in the opening quarter. 14-7 Menlo out in front as the ball is teed up and punched downfield. Taken at the 15-yard line here by Woodside. Menlo, nice coverage. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 30.
So the kick was not as deep, obviously, did not go into the end zone, but good coverage. You'll see that, you know, Woodside ends up with the ball about the 30-yard line, but it's good coverage here, and 2 or 3 tacklers right here on the ball. So let's see if the defense can stop this Woodside attack. Now they did not run the option much in that last series. Nor are they now.
5-step drop over the middle. That pass is complete. Good tackle there by Menlo, as that was Zeisler who came over from his linebacker position, made the stop.
Well, this is a little look off. You see the quarterback looking to the left, and it's, I think, a tight end delay. Usually the guy will block 1001 and then release underneath the linebackers, and he did.
Ball's loose, trouble here, and he gets rid of it nicely. Actually might have a completion here, and he does. So it looked like he was just trying to get rid of the football and save the sack, but instead it's going to be a first down. Well,
it was a play-action pass, because if it were not a pass play, they would have linemen downfield, and so that does, you know, it completes the play, meaning that it should be good, and they picked up that yardage.
Menlo's offsides there.
Penalty flag on the play.
Okay, so there have been some penalties, that's for sure. And that one is against Menlo.
So 1st and 5. And they'll hand it off to Castillo.
And very little yardage on that, but it's, again, 1st and 5. You don't need much. You've got 3 more downs to pick up 3 yards.
2nd down now, almost an identical setup here. And they'll give it to the same back. And Menlo again is there.
Maslow takes the handoff.
Well, they're making, you know, small yardage, but we'll see if Menlo can stop them on this 3rd down play. This is an interesting set here.
Very interesting setup there. Quick pass out right, that's complete. Nice tackle made quickly by Connor Stasny, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, they had 3 receivers in tandem there, and then they sent the player in motion. And, you know, usually you have to zone that, and that's usually to try and clear somebody. So they did that, and they picked up their 1st down. So back to their base O.
Looking left is incomplete. Pressure was coming quickly around the outside from Carson Badger.
Right, and there really is no receiver in this area. So it was, I guess, a timing route, and just thrown where no one happened to be.
Pass left, that's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Reed. And streaking down the sideline. Correction, that's number 9, Connor Stasny over there, as Connor came up and made a nice play. And it's a turnover.
He sure did. He is, you know, right in the flight of the ball. He takes it away from the intended receiver, makes a great interception, and that does a good job of, you know, gaining some additional yardage. I mean, it was, you know, probably going to be tackled back maybe 10, 12 yards further back, and just an outstanding play. So Menlo has, again, a good field position here.
Should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Pitch it to Hayru Peacock. Hayru, nice cut to the outside to the 35-yard line, and a flag comes in. Nice run by Hayru Peacock that time, right?
It was. It may be a horse collar at the end here, but he certainly gets the outside, and then he uses his speed to go ahead and continue to make yardage, and we'll see the result here. No, it was holding against Menlo, so that's unfortunate. He's going to pull that, take that run back.
1st down and about 8, or make it 15 here for the Knights. So an unfortunate penalty there. And again from the shotgun, pressure's coming. He throws on the run, and it's incomplete, just short of Connor Stasny.
Well, there was good pressure. You know, it looks like he may not get the pass off, or may not be able to, you know, throw a full stride step to it, but it's just an incomplete, so that's good. 2nd, about 14, 15.
Jack loses the handle of the snap and he tries to get a pass off, but it's incomplete.
Well, a little lucky on this. I think that was going to be the screen, or at least a throw to Dillon, but the ball was not caught, not intercepted.
Shovel pass here to Dylan Mayer. Dylan fighting through traffic. Dives forward to the 43-yard line. It's going to be shy of a 1st down still.
But, you know, they needed a lot, and they got probably a 10-yard gain, but as you mentioned, it's going to be short of the 1st down. Now, Woodside closed that pretty quickly, and we'll see if they elect to go for it.
They will punt it away, or line up to punt it away. And they'll throw it. Parker to the right side, that's complete. Stasny has it to the 35-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Enough for the first down. So you have to always be alert and aware, and they run the fake punt and are successful on this one. And so they pick up a first down. Nice play on the offensive end of it. A big gamble, but pays off.
1st and 10 now for the Knights. Back in on offense. 7-7 the game. And again, correction, 14-7. Looking to the right side. That's incomplete, intended for Parker.
But, a pass thrown where only his receiver can get it, or it's going to be an incomplete. And they've worked that, streak to the outside very, very efficiently. Shovel pass is incomplete.
Incomplete, but it probably is not the worst thing. Or he was going to maybe get a yard out of it, but it was defended well that time by Woodside.
But it keeps those defensive players honest. Now, if they keep rushing, you throw a screen, you throw another shovel, and it kind of keeps them back on their heels.
3 receivers left. Quick pass is good to the 30.
Not enough for the first down, but certainly makes this a 4th and manageable. I don't think they'd go for the field goal right now, but certainly a big play this early in the game.
It is 4th and 4. And again, quick pass out right. That's complete. And it should be enough for a first down. We might need a measurement here. It's close.
Yeah, it does depend on where they mark.
First down. First down for the Knights. So Menlo gets just enough to move the chains, but that's all you need. And the drive continues here. 14-7 they lead. Stasny in motion to the left side. Now 3 receivers over there. Hennigan looking to the right, however. Corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Again, just too far for Max Parker to pull it in.
Well, he looks to his left, kind of draws the defense and goes back to the single coverage on his right. And as we've noted, if you're going to miss so that it cannot be intercepted. Option.
Big run there. Dylan Mayer throws his shoulder down. First down for the Knights.
Well, he uses both a burst of speed here to get around the corner to pick up the first down. He gets a block there, and then just enough to go ahead and get by those defenders, and then he takes on, that would be somebody's going to knock him out of bounds. He becomes the aggressor, the tackler in a sense.
Shotgun for Hennigan. Looking right, throwing right. That's complete. Popped on Chris Reed, and the ball comes loose. Hopefully he's all right, as he took a pretty hard lick in the ribs there.
Well, the defender, this is a corner who's rolling up, and he makes the contact there, and and knocks the ball, jars the ball loose.
Hopefully Chris is okay. Maybe just knocked the wind out of him there. Mayer down to the 6-yard line.
Well, Dylan catches the ball. He's going into the flat out of the slot receiver there. Catches the ball, and he can outrun the inside man, but they've got 2 guys that come up and make the tackle. Now, it's good yardage. He's made about 5 or 6 yards. So, again, 3rd and manageable.
Quick pass to the left. Incomplete. Connor Patterson had it on his fingertips.
Okay, now I believe Menlo can still make a first down without making the touchdown, but nice attempt there, just out of the hands.
Take a timeout here. It's going to be 4th down.
So maybe a field goal.
They'll line up to go for it. Shotgun formation. Patterson in motion. And again, looking right. Quick throw right is knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and Woodside will take over on downs.
Well, nice defensive play. They hold Menlo, and now what Menlo needs to do is go ahead and try to prevent any yardage here, so they get either a turnover or get the ball in great field position. String it out. So that's good defense. They just go ahead and string the play out, not allow the ball carrier to get outside, and then turn it back into the rest of your defense.
Bunch formation on the near side.
I think they're pitching this way. Okay.
They'll run a misdirection play, but Wyatt Rouser was not fooled at all.
No, that's the, you know, they make it look like, okay, we're going to pitch and go left and, you know, because of our strength. But Menlo's right there and does a nice job. Same formation.
Rolling out, bootleg to the near side. Throwing across his body. That is complete. As it was Byron Castillo, the receiver.
Well, this is a play-action pass, and there's not enough pressure on the quarterback. If he looked like he might have been able to run for a first down, and then he certainly sees his receiver open, delivers the ball right before he gets out of bounds. So that was a big play by Woodside.
Big play. It's a first down option. And he pitches it right at the last second before going down. Nice job that time. It's Castillo who eventually will be the ball carrier.
Well, it was risky, and it was a nice play. And if you live by the option, sometimes you you can lose the ball on that. But nice play and good job by Menlo, not giving up or not slowing down on it. You play until you hear the whistle.
Bunch formation again. Same play now, rolling out to the near side. Pressure's coming all of a sudden. Hoffer's going to pull it down.
Okay, now because of the formation, Casey, they have 3 men over here. They're able to hold one of them in blocking, and that's why they're able to kind of get the corner, get it outside. And Menlo comes over, good pursuit, and makes the play for a very short gain. And they obviously had good coverage downfield, too, as well.
Zeisler eventually made the tackle. Chris Atkins was in there as well. As Atkinson had the pressure, that's going to be incomplete and almost intercepted.
Right. But this is going to bring up a 4th down play. So, more than likely, I will think that they would punt and get in punt formation. So Menlo should get the ball in pretty good field position.
Ball is going to bounce at the 44-yard line. Dillon's going to let this one run out. So Menlo will take over. Stuck on 14-7 right now. The Knights out in front. Here's Mayer. Bursts upfield to the 50. Now breaks free of everybody to the 30. Touchdown Menlo as Dylan Mayer showing that burst of speed to the outside. And it looked like he was going to be cut off a couple times there, Ray, but he took it the entire length. And it's a big run there for the Knights. They extend their lead.
Well, he certainly did, and we saw that earlier in the first quarter when he, kind of broke that seam on a very similar play, a swing pass. And here, he not only breaks it, but no one's going to catch him. And that's a great job of running and knowing exactly where he is, using the sidelines, etc., to, extend this lead. So nice play.
Yeah, he had the angle. They had the angle on him.
It seemed like
he didn't have to throw it because that one's blocked. But, he didn't have to throw a stiff arm. He didn't have to put on a move. He just outran him.
He did. He used his, just that speed, that burst. And it was a nice play. And speaking of a nice play, there's a good defensive play by the Wildcats.
So with 4 minutes to go in this second quarter, Menlo leads at 20-7. Another deep kick. So first and 10 from the 20 here for the Woodside Wildcats. They had a 7-0 lead in this game. Menlo's put up 20 unanswered points so far. High formation on first down. And they'll play action. Looking over the middle. Pressure's coming now. Gets free of a couple Menlo players. Still dancing. And he's going to eventually pick up about 5 yards. So Hoffer with a nice play as nobody was open.